Hello, Infographics fans! We're back with another special challenge episode where we explore the deepest questions science doesn't dare ask, and then make your favorite and most expendable writer answer them. Today we're tackling the issue of obesity once again, but now we want to know what role does food play in our instant gratification culture. To find out, we're putting our favorite guinea pig through 30 days of nothing but fast food. As usual, he'll update us on weekly progress, so strap in and stay tuned for Challenge Eat Only Fast Food for a Month, Day 1. I have to admit, I'm not looking forward to this one at all. I don't really like fast food. I mean, I used to when I was a kid, but when you start having to pay for your own food, you kinda hit a point where you think to yourself, why am I paying to eat garbage? Now it's all I'm going to have to eat for the next 30 days. And all I can say is I'm glad the pay is worth it. Naturally, the fitness freak girlfriend did not take this well at all, but I worked some of my charm on her to ease her through this one. And by worked some of my charm, what I actually mean is that after the 30 days are up, I'm going to owe her big time again. So beforehand, I did my research on what I could potentially expect. We've all seen Super Size Me, and after it came out, everyone hated fast food until it was realized that Morgan Spurlock fudged quite a bit of the quote experiment unquote for the sake of drama. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'll figure out how many calories I'm taking in and keep track of my weight, as well as mood and energy levels, etc. I'm less interested in the numbers and more on what the actual physiological effects are on me and my life. The effects of eating lots of fast food vary, but some of the scarier ones include diabetes. Apparently, that's because fast food is loaded with carbs that have almost no fiber, and when your body breaks those empty carbs down, they turn into glucose, which pumps up your blood sugar levels. To regulate, your body releases insulin. But if you do this too many times, your body can actually stop responding to the blood sugar, leading to insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes. Nothing I've found said that 30 days of nothing but fast food is nearly enough to do this though. The other major side effect is, weight gain. The American Heart Association recommends eating only 100 to 150 calories of added sugar per day, or 6 to 9 teaspoons. But a 12-ounce soda has 8 teaspoons of sugar. So kiss the rest of your daily allowance goodbye. Then of course there's added sugar in the food itself in order to make it taste good. I heard a rumor that McDonald's soaks their potatoes in a sugar water solution to enhance their flavor, but that's just a rumor. What's not a rumor is that their fries are actually pretty amazing. There's also added trans fat in fast food, and every health website pretty much says that there's absolutely zero levels of trans fats that are healthy for you. Luckily for me, fast food is loaded with trans fat, so hooray! Then there's concerns over sodium, but that only seems to be a real issue for people with weakened hearts and blood pressure conditions, which I do not have. Although the AHA recommends that you eat no more than 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day, and a single fast food meal contains as much as half your day's worth. So basically what I'm gathering from all this research is that we need to add more hours to the day so that then one meal won't have almost all of my daily allotment of sodium, calories, and sugar. You're welcome, fast food industry. I just ended your biggest marketing nightmare. Just add more hours to the day and your meals won't have an entire day's junk limits in one sitting. I should have been a madman. Okay, so as usual, I'll update weekly. Starting weight is 165 pounds, and I confess that I exercise regularly, so my results probably aren't going to be the same as a couch potato. In fact, my fitness Nazi girlfriend has promised that she's upping our workout routine viciously because she's starting her own 30-day challenge called I'm going to not let my boyfriend get fat and crush him physically to make sure it doesn't happen. Day 7. I've been doing some rough tabletop math just to figure out how many calories I've been taking in based off what I can find on different restaurant websites. And I'm pretty sure I'm running at about 3,000 calories a day. Well over the 2,000 a day natural limit we're supposed to be taking in. I've been hitting up McDonald's and grabbing Big Macs with fries, so that's about 1,000 calories right there. And then grabbing In-N-Out for a double-double with fries, which is about 1,100 calories. By the way, if you don't have an In-N-Out where you live, why do you even live there? It's basically the only fast food restaurant that doesn't taste like fast food, and the only place where I actually feel the money I spend is worth the food I'm getting in return. Other places like McDonald's, I typically feel I might just as well have eaten the $10 I spent, vomited the tenner back up, and then eaten the vomited $10 bill. I've also been hitting up Del Taco though, until I realized that Chipotle very much still counts as fast food, but is infinitely better. I considered Taco Bell, but then I remembered that I don't actually hate my own existence, and I like eating things that on some level are considered food. Carl's Jr. has been good to me, and honestly, I'd say their quality is definitely in the upper tier of fast food, though far below In-N-Out. Then again, being upper tier quality in fast food is like being the smartest dumb guy. You're still an idiot. Speaking of dumb guy, I was getting the Swiss chicken sandwich at Carl's Jr. thinking to myself, hey, it's chicken. This is definitely healthier than a burger. And guess what? It's 780 calories, over 200 calories more than a Big Mac. Even that doesn't compare with the half-pound mile-high bacon thick burger though, which is a whopping 1,230 calories. Okay, so I've been getting in right around 3,000 calories a day this week, and I've been skipping breakfast because every fast food breakfast is awful. I hit the scale and weighed 167, but that's definitely within natural fluctuation, so I can't say I've actually gained that much weight already. There's also the fact that the girlfriend has been running me during our exercise time like an old drill instructor, a job I suspect she is secretly loving. First week done, and I gotta say, I feel pretty normal. Day 14. I've been trying to switch it up other than just hitting the same few places over and over again. I gotta tell you, fast food really tastes the same everywhere you go, and that's predominantly awful. Thank God for In-N-Out though, and Chipotle. At least those taste like real food. I'm definitely no food snob. I've eaten way too many cold MREs in my life to ever be one. But I think if we were all honest with ourselves, we'd admit that fast food tastes good for like the first 5 bites, and after that it tastes like depression, loneliness, and suicide. My mood is definitely affected. I feel sluggish both physically and mentally. Girlfriend got called up for an acting gig that took her away for most of the week, so she hasn't been around to slave drive me into exercise oblivion, and I kinda wish she had. I tried to switch things up and added Panda Express to the mix just to get away from Mexican food and burgers. 2 servings of orange chicken and fried rice are just over 1,500 calories. How in the world did I think this would be a healthier option? I've been going to a lot of fast food places, guys, and it turns out that burgers are overwhelmingly the most healthy option. I'm at 169 pounds this week, which is definitely past normal weight fluctuation. And if I remember right, it's the high point I got to when I did the only soda for a month challenge, and it's only halfway through. Well, this is definitely not going to be the month of washboard abs. Day 21. I am legitimately dreading mealtime. At first, it was kind of fun to eat fast food all the time, especially since I rarely get to. Then it became boring and repetitive. Spoiler alert, it all starts tasting the exact same. Then it very quickly became a mini hell. I literally feel like my blood has turned into barbecue sauce. I could probably flavor my own food just by cutting myself open. I now hate fries, and I've always loved French fries. Now I think we just need a new potato famine. I kinda wish I could go back in time to the famous Irish potato famine just so I could gloat over all those dead potatoes. Not so much the dead Irish though. This week I added Wiener Schnitzel to the mix, and then I immediately took Wiener Schnitzel out of the mix. Remember how I said that Carl's Jr. was the upper tier of fast food earlier? Well, Wiener doesn't even rank. It's just not food, period. Physically, I can't keep up with the girlfriend when we exercise anymore. She outruns me, she outboxes me. I'm on the verge of passing out while she's still warming up. I'm at 172 pounds, and that's not major weight gain, but the fast food just literally, I don't know, it weighs you down physically. It's like jamming chocolate and marshmallows into a car's engine. I feel absolutely terrible, and my mood has definitely been quite a bit darker. The girlfriend has definitely taken note of the mood change, and she's been sending me corny one-line jokes while she's still at work because she knows I love bad dad jokes. It's actually really sweet of her. Then she comes home and kicks my ass working out. Only 1 week left, and I'm seriously looking forward to this one being over. Day 30. Final weight is 174 pounds, or a 9-pound weight gain over 30 days. I have no doubts that if I hadn't been exercising as much as I do, I could have easily done some pretty high double digits. I know Morgan Spurlock fudged a lot of things in his Super Size Me doc, but honestly, a lot of the stuff he presented was spot on. Fast food kills your mood, absolutely ruins your sex drive, and destroys your energy levels. I used to breeze a 2-mile run, now I'm dying at a mile. Girlfriend celebrated the end of the challenge by going out and buying a bunch of healthy stuff to make for lunch and dinner for the next week. And I gotta tell you, after all that garbage I've been eating, seeing the rows of fresh vegetables and fruit in our fridge has kinda got me salivating. I can't say that I hate fast food now and will never eat it again. In fact, I think this challenge has helped me identify exactly which fast food I do like and which I'll never touch again, but I definitely have no desire to eat fast food for at least a year. My final verdict is this: if you're eating fast food pretty regularly and feel terrible about yourself or depressed all the time, try and stop or cut down. You'll be amazed at how much fast food is to blame for how you're feeling. or at least making bad feelings much worse. 4 weeks of 3,000 to 4,000 calories a day, especially such low nutrition calories, have absolutely wrecked me. And I can't imagine what it must do to people over the really long term. Now please do me a favor and upvote a bunch of comments telling the Infographics Show to send me on a 30-day challenge vacation to Hawaii. Bye!